Howdy do, y'all. This is John, and today we are talking about Shelter, a movie that came out a little while ago starring Jason Statham. And in Shelter, it deals with Statham, who plays a former assassin that is in exile on this island off the coast of Scotland. However, an event happens and he has to take care of this little girl, but the stuff that he has to do to take care of this little girl exposes him to people who want to kill him. Cat and mouse chase happens, and we have a movie. Now, getting into it first and foremost, what I liked about the movie, right off the bat, the movie's at least a little bit different from your average Jason Statham movie. It's a little bit different. There's definitely more heart in this movie, and some emotional moments. But at the same time, it does have your standard Jason Statham stuff. It's just that there's enough different to keep you interested. And on top of that, the execution of everything from the combat to the character drama is also done real well. The combat is very hard hitting. You feel every punch, every gunshot. There are moments that make you sit there and go, that's just brutal, because it kind of is. And the very first one that they do makes you know that Statham's character, I believe his name is Michael Manson or something like that, it's not someone you want to mess with. But on top of that, the antagonists also send someone who can actually take him on in a fair fight, just to keep things intense. And yes, when these two go down, they go down, and, it's very fun to watch. But you also get the idea that Michael, again, Statham's character, might be meeting his match a little bit. Now, how's the acting? I think the acting is fine. Statham, even though his character is slightly different than his normal character, it's still kind of your normal Statham character, just only a slight difference. But, of course, Statham does a good job because he does a good job in these type of roles. Especially the very action-heavy type roles. Assassin roles, soldier roles, police officer roles. He's good at that kind of stuff. But also, the actress playing the little girl, I believe her name is Ellie. I don't know the actress's real name. But, she had a lot on her shoulders. Especially when acting opposite Statham. And I think she's worth mentioning because she's able to hold her own, and some of the more emotional moments with the movie are because of her. I see a bright future for this kid. Now, there are some stuff worth criticizing, of course. The special effects are not the greatest. Thankfully, there's not a lot. This is not an effects-heavy movie, but when they show up, you notice the green screen around the boat. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable. Another thing worth noting is while, last week's Crime 101 was able to justify its slow pacing, I don't think this movie justified its slow pacing. It's a slow-paced action thriller, and while that's fine for a crime thriller, it's not, I'm not a big fan of that with action thrillers. I like my action thrillers to be fast, to the point, and entertaining. And it was to the point and entertaining, but it's not fast. It's an hour 45-minute movie, and it felt like it was over 2 hours. And while, the actual assassin sent to go after Statham's character, is a great villain, he actually works for the actual main antagonist, I think is kind of weak. And it's very unfortunate because he's played by Bill Nighy, and Bill Nighy is Davy Jones. He's one of the great antagonists of the 2000s. There's a lot more they could have done with him, especially with this, program that he created that violates basic human rights. But at the end of the day, they don't do enough with him. So guys, at the end of the day, I was entertained by Shelter. Is it a great movie? No. But Shelter is a fun, entertaining, Jason Statham action thriller. And if you're a big fan of his stuff, this is definitely worth checking out. It has its issues, but at the end of the day, again, I was entertained. I'm going to give Shelter a 7. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please don't forget I also have a secondary channel where I do gaming content. Please go check it out. And as per usual, please remember, the Badetsky will return.